Hey, this is Encore Chat. I'm here with Chris Carroll. Great drummer, amazing stuff we've seen tonight at the 55 bar from him. Chris,
Thank you.
I just want to know, how did you get your start with music?
I've been playing for a long time. I started when I was 10, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually started playing cello first.
Nice.
And then I wanted to play sax, but the sax slots were filled up. So,
Oh God, so you were on the top of the telephone pole before you got down to the rhythm section area.
yeah, so my family had suggested to play drums, and I started off on snare drum in orchestra, and then I actually went to military school for a couple of years, and I got my foundation in rudiments and drumming, playing in the marching band. We did a lot of touring down in the South, playing pretty much military music, John Philip Sousa and likes. And then, Led Zeppelin, John Bottom, typical,
Right.
rock guys
Right.
in high school, Pink Floyd, Grateful Dead, those type of bands. And then I went to sort of what fame is, the performance arts school, but in Long Island called BOCES. And somebody turned me on to John Scofield Pickett's Live with Dennis. Yeah.
One of my favorite records.
Yeah.
Too. Him and
Yeah.
Gary, Rhythm Section from Hell.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that really just started it. And then I had a friend, Ben Drazen, who's a great alto player in New York. He was really into Charlie Parker
Nice.
and Lester Young and all the guys. So at the same time, I started getting into bebop, but I was really into a lot of electric stuff. Then in high school, I wound up auditioning for a couple of schools, and I chose the new school.
Nice.
I wanted to really develop my jazz studies there, and really spent a lot of time studying tradition, Max Roach, Philly, all those guys, which I still
I can
love.
so hear it in your playing in this setting tonight. It's
Yeah,
wonderful.
I mean, personally, my thing is culture and arts and where people come from and what they do. I'm really into a lot of world music. I don't know if you know, I study tabla.
Don't.
Yes.
Very difficult instrument. Must be one of the closest to the toughest percussion instruments.
Very,
you can
very
play.
difficult. Very difficult. I have a great teacher, and he's also a fantastic drummer, Danny Weiss, who's a really
Nice.
great, phenomenal drummer, actually. And a lot of that stuff, I just finished a CD called Current Shifts, so you could go to chriscarrollmusic.com and check that out if you want to hear what I do. It's a great band, Reza Bassi and my friend Apostolo Sedaris. It's a lot of this world music that we're talking about. And I went to a band for a couple of years, studied with Dave Douglas and Greg Osby and some really great players. But all in the meantime, just playing jazz and teaching some cruise ships in my 20s. And now I just mostly focus on improvisational music and just about sounding like the way I want to, and just trying to really connect with musicians, because that's really what it's all about.
That's what it's
right?
all about. It's having that conversation.
Yeah.
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 All right. How do you feel about studying with people? How do you feel about the study of music? Because that's what this show's about.
Right.
It's about studying.
Well, I still go to workshops all the time. I'm really influenced by Steve Coleman and his teachings. So there's a place called Seeds in Brooklyn. They have a lot of workshops. Steve was doing workshops there in the gallery, and I was going to them for a while. A lot of conceptual stuff. And I do that. I study tabla. I sometimes practice 6 hours a day on tabla. And so for it, I really think that the studying never stops. You just
Right.
learn more and more. And I think that, in this generation, people have such information like here
sure.
and the internet. So, they can get a lot of information and do a lot of self-studying as well. And then I think it's always good to have a teacher to help you, because they could do corrections that you can't actually see yourself.
Yeah, the internet's not going to tell you
Yeah,
did that
exactly.
wrong.
So a lot of the drum DVDs are great and all that stuff, but it's not going to help you find some issues. But actually, an interesting thing for guys that study is basically the frustration part of studying is actually you getting better, which a lot of people just say, "Hey, I get frustrated," but in my opinion, that's actually you're focusing, you're trying to develop.
Chris, just to finish up, how do you feel the internet has affected you in the music business?
I just usually use it as a source to see things that maybe if there's somebody I don't know, I just try to maybe put their name in YouTube or something like that. I mean, some of there's a lot of sites that do learning, and that's great as long as you can get information any way you can.
Right.
And sometimes it can be confusing. Like I find part when I was in school, like there's so much information that
It's
like you have to,
overwhelming.
But man, you know, it depends upon the student and what they're trying to achieve. But there's a lot of information there. Yeah.
This is Encore Chat. We're with Chris Carroll.
Thank you.
So much
Yeah,
for being
thanks,
with
buddy.
us, and I
All
loved
right,
your
buddy.
playing tonight,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you very
Awesome.
much. Thank you.
Much luck to you. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for tuning in to Encore Chat. My name is Pete Schmeedhauser, and I own a small music store called Schmeeds Music, which is located in the Pine Plaza Shopping Center in Whippany, New Jersey. I just want to thank you all for watching, and I just want to stress how important it is to learn, to play a musical instrument no matter what it might be, and to really, really better yourself in learning. And I just want to thank you guys and everybody for taking the time to watch our shows, and stay tuned for more videos to come.